Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the JustKenshi channel. So, Shinigami Battleground is an upcoming Battleground coming to Roblox, and basically, I'm not a big fan of Battlegrounds, but this is a Bleach Battleground, and the animations in this game, and the effects, and basically the combat is really interesting. Like, they included like flash steps in the combat. I've never seen a Battleground game do that, like flash step in base. But if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Trying to 25k subs, so please to go. Also, join up my Discord server in the description of this video. So, yeah, let's jump into it. So it is an upcoming Battleground game for Bleach. Now, I've not seen a active Bleach Battleground ever since Hollow Battleground, and it died pretty quickly. So I hope this game doesn't die as fast as Hollow Battleground. Now, Shinigami Battleground, Ichigo. So basically the first skill is Cross Slash. As you saw before, that was the ground variant, and the air variant is basically once you jump into the sky and you use the skill, you will like slash on the floor. The second skill is Getsuga. Now, Getsuga does not have an air variant like Cross Slash, but that's okay. Now, the other skill we have here is Spiritual Awareness. It's a counter, and basically once you use the counter, you just slam the person's head to the floor. And then the fourth skill is basically after you do some M1s, you'll have your opponent stunned, and then you can just like spin them around and launch them away. Now onto the Awakening. Now the Awakening for Ichigo is Megetsu. Now you can do Vasalorde if you die, like you have to die, then you have to press H in order to pop Vasto, but if you just do normal Awakening, it's very similar to Anime Showdown. Now, basically the first skill. Now the first skill we have here is Megetsu. Now Megetsu leaves your opponent at 1% HP, no matter what, and basically it ends your Awakening, so use it wisely, because it will end your Awakening. But yeah, the mode and everything is pretty nice in this game. I actually enjoy the combat in this game. Like, you will see the combat later on, but it's really nice. And the animations and the cutscenes, they put a lot of effort into this. Now, this game was supposed to come out a long time ago, because I did make a video on this like 9 months ago, but they didn't release it. But they're finally releasing it now, as you can see on the screen. But yeah, the second skill is we have the aura skill. Basically, you just use your Ryatsu and you just knock down opponent. You can probably just use Megetsu after that, or you can just use your third skill, which is the final rush, where you just spin around your opponent and then usually just drag them across the map. Now, the last skill is Flash Cut. Now, onto Ulquiorra. So Ulquiorra has an interesting base. He has like no air variant moves, basically. So the first skill he has is Finger Sero. You just like send out a Sero, and it does a decent amount of damage. You can probably combo extend to it, but well, not combo extend, probably use it as a combo ender. Now the second skill is Rapid Trust. It's basically you just rapid trust him and then you send it up into the sky and then slam them down. Now Bala is probably a move that you're probably gonna combo extend with. I'm thinking the combo for Ulquiorra would be like you just stab them, you use Bala, and then you use the Trust, then you use Sero, basically just go from backwards. Now the Awakening is interesting because similar to Ichigo, Ulquiorra has two modes. Now to get Ulquiorra's second mode, well, the first skill is Spiritual, of course, and to get a second mode you have to fill the green bar at the top, and you have to do it as quickly as possible before your Awakening runs out. That's the second skill for Ulquiorra's Awakening. The third skill is Sero Oscaris. Basically what this does is, you know, a stronger Finger Sero, basically, and in your Segunda it will get a lot more powerful, like really. Now this is Segunda. It's just an upgraded version of your base. For example, Sero Oscaris is huge now, as you can see. It's really strong and it does a lot of damage. And the other move that we get here is Lanza de Rempago, but I'll say that for later on. Now the third skill is Sero Grab. You like dash forward, send your opponent into the sky, and then you Sero them. And then Spirit Rain also got an upgrade. Is basically the spirits are now huge. And then the Lanza de Rempago is you have this right here where you have this marker. Now I don't know how you're gonna land this in like a 1v1 unless they make it so you have hyper armor, but yeah, it's an interesting skill to try to land because I mean it looks very dodgeable if you ask me. Now we go on to Stark. Now Stark is gonna be the early access on release probably. His first skill is Chest Sero, and the second skill is Teleport Slash. It has a decent amount of range. Like the range is actually really nice for it. I think you can combo start with it. Like yeah, you can combo start with that move. Now the other skill you have is Sonido Slam. You grab your opponent, you send them up into the sky, and then you slam them down. Now that's pretty much it for the base after you use Lunge. Now Lunge is just a move that you could probably just catch up to your opponent with if someone's running away from you. Now the Awakening for Stark is probably my favorite Awakening in the game. It's pretty cool actually because one change is that you get gun M1s now. It's very similar to like every Bleach game that adds Stark in it, you get gun M1s. But yeah, the first skill is Serra Mattarella. Now Serra Mattarella is gonna be one of your most powerful moves because it does at least 50% from what I saw, and it's really strong, and it also breaks 6 frames. Now, the other skill we have is spinning shots. Basically, you just jump into the sky and spin around like a Beyblade, and you just shoot around the area. Now, the third skill is wolves. Now, wolves is mouse aim. Wherever you have your mouse is where the wolves will come. Pointing my mouse at the dummies, and the wolves are summoning around them. Now, the last move for Stark is a grab move. You just grab them, slam them to the floor, and then just shoot them in the face, and boom. But yeah, tell me guys' thoughts on the game in the comments below. I think the game is going to be pretty decent on release. I do hope that it survives to see what will happen next, because out of all the big animes, Bleach is the only one without a successful battleground. Well, Naruto as well, but One Piece has fruit battlegrounds, Jujutsu Kaisen has like Jujutsu shenanigans, and I just want one for Bleach. But hope you guys enjoyed. Kenshi sign off. Love y'all, and peace.